Guys, our 2016 Toyota RAV4 is ready, and I'm sure you like the outcome. This vehicle was delivered to me about 5 days ago, but then I've been busy, dealing with other cars and other things. But then I'm ready for the video today. So before I go into this video, let me show you my previous video and what I said about fixing the boot in that video. So watch this video, and I'll come back to tell you about my brief with my panabita Azan. This is a rare accident. Come to the back. So we need to replace the lights, even up to this part. It's about the lights. This one is there, but the other side is missing. So we need to replace this, and we can fix this boot just from here. Part of my job is to brief my customer on the possibility of repairing this kind of accident. If the accident is too much, I'll tell you, don't let us go for this. It is too much and you have to spend a lot of money. At the end of the day, there could be a clash in the cost. So I will advise you, don't let us go for this. But then if it's a reasonable accident, something fair, something minor, I will still advise you on the possibility of repair, or we should go ahead and buy another boot or another part of the vehicle that is affected. So what I did in this particular 2016 RAV4 was to check the picture, advise the customer. The customer in question is based in the UK. So I'm going to tell you a brief story about how we started this. I'm coming back to that. We should be able to fix this boot. But then let's go ahead and buy the vehicle. When the vehicle got to Nigeria, I told my panabita, Azan, come closer. What do you think we can do about this boot? Show me the possibility. Look at this boot. I think we should come up with a reasonable outcome at the end of the day without buying another boot. Check the video of myself and Azan, giving him a brief of what can be done on the boot. Then I'll come back, give you a brief story about this vehicle and the customer. Then I show you the vehicle in question. Azan, take a look at this. We should be able to fix this thing now. Check it right. Sorry. Show this place. You go repair that. Okay. Here is the vehicle right now. So let me show you the 360 camera. There's one by the mirror. That is it. By the mirror. There's one in front. And there's the camera in front. And there's another camera by the other mirror. This mirror. That's the camera there. The brief story about this vehicle is when the buyer contacted me from the UK, of course, like everybody sees my video through my YouTube, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So he spoke to me, and it was a night. I was sitting in the office, and I told him the procedures. So he said something, said, what if he sent me the money for the vehicle and I end up blocking him on all channels, including WhatsApp? So I just smiled. I said, why do I need to block you and risk about 49,000 followers on TikTok, about 3,200 and something subscribers on YouTube, about 12,000 followers on Facebook, and I think I have about 3,000 plus or thereabout on Instagram. So what sense does that make for me to collect your money and block you off? Now, I don't blame this guy. I understand where he's coming from. A lot of scam, fraud is going on the internet. Even a boy that I trained myself is still hiding or disappearing with my $3,750 right now in the United States. But then that is a story for another day. So this, happened between me and this customer. So I told him, send one of your family members to my office. At least he can tell you he's talking to me. He can tell you what he can see, within my office space. Your family member should be able to give you a reasonable feedback. So we ended up the conversation. He left and kept doing my business. And one thing I don't do, I don't try to reach back so that I don't look desperate or tell you, what about the vehicle? Let us buy it. No, it is you that need the vehicle. And if you trust me enough, I believe you should be able to do the business with me, with all of my testimonies on social media so far. Later he got back and said, let's do it. Without sending anybody to my office, without any family member, he said, let's do it. And we started searching for the car. I think it took us about 3 days or 4 days before we finally got this sports edition of the vehicle. So the issue of trust and integrity is what I do not joke with. And I want to say a big thank you to those of you who can trust me enough. About 80% of you have not seen you before, and your cars have been delivered. You have seen your car. Some of these guys are just receiving their cars, and some are yet to receive their cars. But you guys get adequate, updates and feedbacks from me on a daily basis and as at when due. So this is a brief story surrounding this particular RAV4. Let us go ahead and see the job done at the back. The boots repair, the painting job, and you be the judge within the comment section. Tell me what you feel. Tell me if the painter has done a perfect job, and tell me what you feel about the same painter. Now, for those of you who want to use the same painter, I'm sorry, I won't be able to link you up. You know why? Because I do a lot of monitoring, a lot of supervision on these guys. I do a lot of complaints. I have a lot in my hands. Bringing everybody from the internet to come and work with these guys will make me fail myself, because I don't even have the time to supervise my own job, talk less of those from the internet. So I'm sorry about that. I won't be able to link you up with my guys, because I don't have that strength to start chasing them for you, and you start calling me about they never finished my job, blah blah blah. So for that reason, I won't be taking extra jobs. I want to do the ones for my customers and that of my own. So let's go and see the back of this vehicle and how it looks like. So you be the judge within the comment section. Let's go. Let me open the boot for you to see. Take a look at it. Take a look. So these are part of the replaced parts. Everything is perfect. Take a look at. See? Everything is perfect. Well done. Drive your dreams under the sun. In Nigeria will lead the way. Buying the car makes your day. This is the outcome. And if you can remember my old video, this was not there. This was not there. This lights and this. Then look at the outcome. Look at it. Look at the outcome. Fixed, painted, and everything is ready. So guys, let me get your feedback within the comment section. What do you think about this panel beater, and what do you think about the painter? Let's talk about this within the comment section. And please guys, if you are seeing my video for the first time, don't hesitate to follow me across all social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And let's keep this conversation going within the comment section. Thank you.
We import the very best. Come take a ride, put us to the test. I write up those by the one. Drive your dreams under